everyone, and welcome back to Coffee with Karina. Today I'm having a French vanilla latte. Yum! It's so good. I have a special guest today, so I have my coffee ready. And I'm going to introduce you guys to my special guest, and then I'm going to introduce you to our topic of the day. So let's get ready for my special guest. Today, my special guest is Eduardo! Woo! Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, lovely.
Nice to meet you. Would you like some coffee to get started?
Pour me a glass, please.
Sure. Yum. It's French vanilla. So wake up and smell the coffee. Delish. Cheers.
Oh, sorry.
So as you can see, our cup says always, together, forever. So our topic of the day is marriage life. Marriage life. Where should we start? Don't do it. I'm kidding. Where should we start?
Just kidding.
Marriage is extremely beautiful, but also extremely hard. I think it should be called work, not marriage. When you propose to somebody, it shouldn't be like, will you marry me? It should be like, will you work with me the rest of your life? Right? So I really think that it's a lot of hard work, but if you have your right partner, it is totally worth it, right?
Yes.
I think when they describe marriage as a roller coaster ride, I think they're right. And not just because of the ups and downs, but also because of the turns, the twists.
The ins and outs.
The big dips, you know what I'm saying? So we just have to always be positive.
And you got to buy the dip.
Yes. And work together. Right?
Hodl. You got to hodl.
Yes.
Hold on to that doge.
So I am going to ask my little talkative Nancy here what he thinks works in a marriage.
My name's not Nancy, by the way.
So, Eduardo, what do you think works in a marriage?
Everything. Effort, teamwork, disagreeing, I guess, so you can see what doesn't work. I mean, being honest and giving it your best shot, and can't be scared to take risks.
Yes.
And understand that every day is not perfect. Every day is a struggle. Every day, every second. I mean, not just because of your own relationship, but just what happened in your life, especially with the whole 19 COVID stuff.
Yes, I agree.
It's not easy.
It's not easy. And I think that when you go into a marriage, you also have to take into perspective that it's we're together as one. It's not just like, oh, you and me. No, it's like we're together. We're equally together. So we have to do everything, agreeing with each other. Even, for example, when the kids come, we have 3 boys. And it's not just my responsibility, it's both of ours. And I'm very, very happy and blessed to have Eduardo because he's actually a big help when it comes to our children's life. He's always hands-on since day one. I never gave him the option to be like, oh, may you please change the diaper? No, I was like, hey, I need you to change the diaper for the baby. And he was like on it. Even if he used the whole wipes for one diaper, he was still on it. So
gotta make sure that booty hole clean.
So thank you, love. Eduardo and I have actually been together for like half my life, literally. I met him when I was...
like 30 years ago.
I met him when I was like 15 and we were friends for like 2 years before like he fell in love with me, of course. So we would talk, on the phone as friends because he lived like across the country from me. So we were friends for 2 years and then, we were very young at the time. So I remember he was like, after like 2 years talking, he was like, so do you have feelings for me? And, of course I was little, I was like 15. So I was like, do you have feelings for me? And then when he said yes, and I was like, me too. And that's how we started. And so I was 16 when we became officially boyfriend and girlfriend. And then we got married when I was 20, right? Mm-hmm. And then I moved across the country with him and it's been amazing so far. Not every day, but
a lot of rough patches, but it's okay.
For the most part, it's
make
been
you stronger.
yes.
And it's like she said in the beginning, it's a lot of work. And even after 50, 60 years, it just seems like sometimes it's still work. You still got to put your effort. You still got to put your 2 cents. You just can't get lackadaisical or think everything is just cockadoo. You got to cock a try.
Anyways,
Stop pussyfooting around and give it your best shot.
yes, always try your best. I feel like nowadays divorce rate is like woo, up there because I feel like people don't try. They think it's like an easy walk in the park, and it's more like a crawl in the park with nails all over. But you just have to be willing to make it work, especially if you're with the right person. I feel like you can put that effort. You have to look into like the good and the bad and see if like the good outweighs the bad. And if it does, then definitely work for your marriage because it's something very sacred and it should be together forever. It should always be something. So I feel like Eduardo is definitely my soulmate. We're like the same, but a little different because I think what's made our relationship work is that in the beginning I was like a super hothead. Like I would go from 0 to 100 real quick, right? And he was more of the let's talk about it, what's going on, and I was more of the don't talk to me for a month. So another thing about the don't talk to me, I think one thing that you should always keep in mind about marriage is always express to your partner how you feel. It took me, out of the 11 years of marriage that I've been with Eduardo, it took me 7 years to realize that. Just because you give them the silent treatment, don't think that they know what is wrong with you, okay? I can go 3 days, in my head, pissed and not talking to him, thinking like, yes, he's going to figure out why I am mad and why I'm not talking to him. 3 days pass when I don't talk to him. What's going on? Something happened at work? No, nothing happened at work. You happened. You know what I'm saying? So just don't expect your partners to read your mind, okay? Just because you give them the silent treatment, they don't know what's going on. So I think you should definitely express yourself. What's bothering you? What are they doing that it's like upsetting you so that they are aware, okay? Don't expect them to read your mind because they won't. The silent treatment won't work. They'll think something else is bothering you. They'll be having the time of their life, not concerning about why you're not talking to them. So always express how you feel so that they're aware and they can, help and change that and continue on with our little happy lives, right?
I agree.
Yes.
I agree that, and don't listen to other people. I think other people, misery loves company, so these other people probably living poopy lives, or not even poopy lives, just don't care. Just don't care about nobody but themselves, or just care about the money. I don't know what I care about. Stuff that don't matter. Watch yourself, and I guess putting yourself in other people's shoes that you're entirely not. And I don't know. Social media does all that stuff too. So
yes. So I just think breaking it down to what he is saying is just focus on each other. Every relationship is different. You can talk to your friends about certain things. And I think if you have your close friend, you guys can relate to one another's story. But at the end of the day, it's your marriage. Only you guys know what happens in your house. Don't compare yourself to other marriages because everybody's different. If they're like great and all the time, good for them. But we fight every day. We love each other regardless, but every day. And yeah, so our relationship is nowhere near perfect, but we try to make it perfect every day for us and for our family. So I think, again, the most important thing is to try your best every day and don't give up. Of course, if it's something where you feel like you can no longer work it out because it's like infidelity or like, I don't know, maybe abuse or something, then that's something else you need to think about and consider. But if it's something that could be worked out, definitely stick around and work it out because I feel like the best is yet to come. Everything is work. And it's not just like, oh, I'm going to get married today. Tomorrow we're going to be so happy. And the rest of the life we're going to be so happy. No. It doesn't work like that. We are happy, but it takes, a lot of work to get there. And like I said, it took me like 7 years to realize what I was doing, what I need to better myself in, and to know that it's not just me that's wrong, or it's not just him that's wrong. It's something that we're both, need to be willing to change our ways to accommodate each other and be perfect for each other. And now we're each other's extra BFFs. And he still annoys me every day, but I wouldn't change him for anything in the world. I love him beyond this world.
And suck up your pride. Yeah, you gotta keep that in check because your pride will F you up.
Yeah.
F word means F word. Yeah. Can't use profanity here.
No, we don't.
PG.
How's your coffee?
Oh, still some in there.
Oh, and tell them what I do. What do you like from me? Like what?
I like everything about you. There's words can express all the things.
He loves my lattes.
Yeah,
Lattes are like
lattes. I love the lattes.
Yes.
I think that's why I got her. I think that's why I stay here.
Coffee with Karina.
Karina gets good coffee.
Yes. Boom. Look at that. Ooh.
Oh.
Cheers.
Hold on, I gotta put more of my shit. That shit empty. Maybe too fast.
Cheers. Boom.
Not fat free.
We actually do have a really crazy love story. So if you are interested, let me know and we can make a cool video.
Yes.
This is just, little marriage. We're not trying to, intro. We're not trying to like, how do you say, tell you how to be or how to be. No, it's just based on our experience and what's worked for us and what's have kept us going 11 years. 11 beautiful years. And we have 3 beautiful boys. We have, again, Caleb, who's 8, Isaiah, who will be 7 next month, and my little Liam's, who is 7 months. Yes, he was 7 months yesterday. So we are beyond blessed. And like I said, not everything comes easy. We have worked hard for our stuff, but the good thing is that we have done it together on our own, and we are beyond proud of each other. And I think one thing I love about Eduardo, it feels weird calling him Eduardo. I call him Lalo all the time. So I think one thing that I love about Lalo is that no matter what, he is extremely supportive of me no matter what I do. He always keeps me like up here. Like he's always like, Beyonce who? You're the Beyonce. And I think that's important because that's really sweet of him. Even when I look my worst, he's always like, you're beautiful. Like he's always trying to like hype me up, and he's my hype man, and I love him for that. And he is wonderful. I know that, for my friends, I'm always complaining about him because what else do we have when girl time? We just complain about our mans, But I think, I never really say all the good stuff out there, and he is amazing. And I love him very, very much. And his good definitely outweighs his little bad. So, yay me. I have a great hubby. So, very happy and blessed.
Again, it's work. It's not easy. You got to work at it. Karina is super fantastic, and she puts the F in fantastic. Her gorgeous smile, her attitude, her persona, just everything about her when she walks in the room, lights up everything, lights up this camera. That's not really a ring you're seeing. It's just her. She's it. She's the definition of IT. So, yes, and it's never ending.
Thank you. You're so sweet. So, thank you so much for being a special guest on my video. We'll be seeing more of Mr. Lalo because he's just awesome, just like me. So if you want to see more videos together, let me know. Again, we're not like professionals. We're just trying to, tell us what we've been through and tell you what we've been through and things that work for us and our little background, in our marriage. We didn't get too deep into there because we don't need to, things happen, and the good thing is that we're here together. So thank you so much for watching Coffee with Karina, and I hope you enjoyed this show. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And once again, for the 4th time, cheers! Can you make a bigger slurp? I don't think anybody heard you with that one.
That was good.
Bye, guys!